Oprah Winfrey, who today is considered the richest woman in show business, organized her own foundation back in the 90s, which financially supported non-profit organizations around the world. And in 2004, she began helping children in South Africa. In particular, the star built a special leadership school for girls there. Despite the fact that viewers of Winfrey's show also donated funds, Oprah personally invested $40 million in the project. Oprah Winfrey was born January 29, 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Best known for The Oprah Winfrey Show. Her mother was an unmarried teenage girl named Vanita Lee. Her father was a U.S. Army private named Vernon Winfrey. Oprah's mother named her after a Bible character named Orpah from the Book of Ruth. However, her name was misspelled Oprah on her birth certificate and she has been called Oprah ever since. When Oprah was still young, her mother moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin in search of work. Oprah stayed in Mississippi and lived with her grandmother Hattie Mae. Life with Hattie Mae was interesting. Young Oprah lived on a farm with no running water. She had many difficult tasks, including taking water from the well every day and bringing it into the house. By the age of 3, she had also learned to read and write, largely through Bible study. When Oprah was 6 years old, she moved to Wisconsin to live with her mother. Oprah's mother was very poor and life in Wisconsin was hard. However, Oprah was a bright student. She loved to read and did well at school. She graduated from East Nashville High School with honors in 1971. In 1971, Oprah was persuaded by a local radio DJ to enter the Miss Teen Fire Prevention pageant. Much to her surprise, she took first place. In an interview, Oprah said that her goal was to become a TV presenter. After the competition, she was offered a job as a newsreader for a local radio station. She loved her job and knew that her future would be in radio and television. When Oprah was still in college, she got a call from the CBS News station in Nashville. They wanted her to be their news anchor. She couldn't believe it. At first she thought that she should give up her job and focus on her studies, but then she realized what a great opportunity this was. She took the job and became the first African American news anchor in Nashville history. She was then only 19. In 1976, Oprah moved to a television station in Baltimore, Maryland. At first she worked as a news anchor, but things didn't go well. She was transferred to a TV talk show called People Talk. On her first day on the job, Oprah knew she had found her calling. She said it was like breathing. Soon her show became very popular. She was then invited to host a morning television show in Chicago called AM Chicago. When she arrived in Chicago, the show was in last place in the ratings. The first place was then occupied by the popular Phil Donahue show. However, after a few months AM Chicago took first place. A few years later, in 1986, the show was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show, and it began to be shown throughout the country. With the launch of The Oprah Winfrey Show, Oprah has become one of the most famous people in the country. More than 10 million people watched her show every day. Oprah started making big money. Her show made $125 million in its first year, and Oprah made $30 million. She's come a long way from her grandmother's farm without running water. Despite the fact that Oprah's talk show was a huge success, she always wanted to work as an actress in films. She landed her first lead role in The Color Purple in 1985. It turned out that Oprah had real acting talent. She did such a great job that she was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Over the years, Oprah has appeared in other films such as The Women of Brewster Place, Darling, The Princess and the Frog, and The Butler. In addition to her national talk show and acting, Oprah is known for other activities. She co-founded cable television media company Oxygen Media and founded The Oprah magazine. She even started her own television network in 2009 called The Oprah Winfrey Network. Oprah also founded a charity called the Angel Network. Life magazine named her the most influential woman of her generation. Thank you all for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos.